This is a good game for audio specifically. Oh, I miss you too, Jossie. Waiting for Sephiroth to drop meteor, right? oh, fuck, dude. I'm laughing, but it really does. It's crazy. It is nuts. And it just feels like you can't get a break over there. Like, overall, it's... You guys can't get a break from these things. Also, like, I don't know which, where you are or what you're dealing with, but if it's the one that was started by the gender reveal thing, I'm at a loss for words on that one. Moo, what's up? What's going on? Welcome in. So, for those of you who don't remember, because I barely do, we just got to a new place in this game. We're just starting a new zone. So we got out of that wretched swamplands, and where we fought a bunch of vampires, and right at the end of that area, Geralt, the actual White Wolf himself, another Witcher, and some friends came to join us to finish out that zone. Oh, how are you liking Forager? Moo, thank you again for posting all those. You've been posting a lot of pictures of your little pipsqueaks in Discord, and I really appreciate that. Hey, Death Killer. They've been making my weeks. So thank you for posting those. Hey, what's up, Crane? How are y'all doing today? How has everyone been? I feel like I haven't talked to you guys, except aside from briefly here and there on Chris's streams and stuff. You're not close to there. So you're just seeing it, huh? Slep? Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy. How is it at night and stuff, Slepnir? It's dark and the streetlights haven't turned off? Jeez. So midday, it's so dark that the streetlights are on from the sky just being completely ominous and dark and red. I kind of wish I can see photos, but I have seen photos. Moo, I understand, and if you ever want to reach out, hit me up on Discord or something. But I'm happy that you're all right now. You feel a little bit better? Yeah, it's something I can relate to, that's for sure. But I hope you're all right, Moo. We're here for you. Welcome for all the kitties. Yeah, those are coming in at the perfect time. So send all of the kitties. Take many photos of kitties and keep sending them our way. Yeah, Crane, you...
Hey, Jimmy, just stopping by to say what's up. I am working, so I can't
No
say.
worries. Thank you, Indifferent. Thanks for stopping by. Thank you for those bits, too. Holy crap. Thanks for saying what's up. No, I appreciate you stopping in, even if it's just for that. Thank you. Yeah, yes, please do, Slep. Indifferent, I hope you're alright. Oh, what's up, dude? Hell yeah, this is my first stream back, man. I love you. Hell yeah, thanks for coming in, dude. Yeah, we'll play a little game. I'm just talking now. But thanks for coming in, Earl. I hope you're having a good day at work. I love you, man. So Crane, you got... I was reading in Chris's stream the other day, you got tear gas? Is that something that you had to go through? It makes you in the mood for blood sacrifice. This slap. Yes, please post that. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, you had a bit of a break because you had to evacuate Arkansas because of the hurricane. Whoa. See, there's something that I haven't heard of. Yeah, man. Earl, just so you know, I will be streaming my normal schedule next week. So, I'll be on minimum Tuesday through Friday from about 12 p.m. our time to about 5 p.m. our time, give or take, depending on what Chris's streams are like if he's home and stuff. Because he usually picks up around 3 on Wednesdays, but I don't know if he'll be home by that day. Yeah, Monday night. Yeah. How are you feeling, Crane? Dude, I wanted, like, I think it sounds pretty cool to, like, be there and see that, but the reason behind it I can't back slap. So it's like, it sounds so cool. It probably looks so wicked and like just that certain level of eerie that is alluring in a sense, but at the same time, I do not envy you. It's just terrible that you guys are dealing with that at all. You went to a protest Monday night. Thank you. And we walked all the way down to Seattle Police Office Guild to protest police brutality. And then you're, wow. Save a horse, ride a cowboy from the building. And then they just, what? Jeez. That is intense, man. See, Hurricane Laura hit us. The city's main generator was obliterated. No. Jeez, this 2020, huh? Like, what the hell is going on? What is going on? All right, so now we're collecting. That was just giving us some troops. I have the camera in the top right, but basically what that did, I have our resources up there, gold, wood, and troops, but we have so much I don't even see any reason to uncover it because at the end of the game now, I think this is our last map and we're just loaded. I have nothing I can even do with that money or those resources at this point. Something that I do sort of wish this game did work on a little bit, but I've been doing nothing but praise this game since I started. Ponty, hello. Welcome in, Ponty. How are you? Yeah, I am equally sorry that happened to you, bud. That does not sound fun. Was that the first time you've felt the pain of tear gas? I know my brother has had it happen to him. That's not something I necessarily want to experience. At the same time, it's got to be kind of interesting. And Slep, how have you been, Slepnir? Are you still playing a lot of Monster Hunter, bud?
Never thought I'd see the day.
So I'd like to get back into that game sometime soon. I am no longer tired because I took a really amazing nap. I'm excited that I had that. I needed that. I haven't really been sleeping much. In general, or my sleep schedule was so far off right now, it's rocker. I'm just trying to like recalibrate. It's last week has been me truly trying to just recalibrate to things. Not doing the best job of it, but we're getting there. So I think that this streaming thing is really going to help. I have a wedding coming up on Friday, which I'm really excited about. Two of my like closest friends, which is amazing that they found each other. So I'm really looking forward to that. And then we got some D&D on Saturday and stuff. So there's lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff to look forward to. But I think that overall, I'm really excited to get back into streaming and stuff because it'll help me reorganize my sleep schedule a little bit. Milady, our soldiers are losing patience. They can't bear to see Nilfgaardian flags fly on our kingdom's borders. They long to see the Rivian coat of arms claim its rightful place. Your Grace, I know more urgent matters require your attention, but this would surely raise morale. So wholeheartedly agree. I shall pay for the new banner at once. Yeah, why would I not do that? I have so much gold. We shall remove the enemy's colors forthwith. We must wait to raise ours anew. I won't be bothered with such a prideful nonsense. We move on. No way. Let's do it. Worth it. I mean, we already had high morale, so I don't even think that we needed it. We've been playing a ton of Final Fantasy 14. Isn't that the online? Isn't Final Fantasy 14 the MMO? Slep? If you are, how is that? What is that like? It was probably when we were around the corner, there was a family there. Oh, wow. Mentally ill man on one arm of his bags. It's just, see, I understand that, but like at the same time, yeah, the babies were like totally chill. Did the babies get tear gassed? It just sucks 'cause no one knows. There's so many factors that no one can count on there. So like you would think that you should be able to take children and kids there to peacefully protest, but there's so many factors. You don't know if all the protesters are going to be peaceful or what's going to happen. Like you said, they just come out of the station blazing hell. Level 14. Yeah, that's so you can try it out until level 60. It's a free trial. See, don't they usually have a free trial available? Yeah, exactly. Not everyone prepared appropriately for protest. Yeah, yeah. It's like really all it is. It's just it comes down to that. So you don't know what you're up against. They could have not even been there for that. They could have just been walking the streets, doing their own thing, trying to get groceries or something.
Give no hint of surrender. Show no sign of giving ground. My.
I'm so happy we're in Rivia.
Prince Willem now.
So Prince Willem is her son.
The war effort.
All right. Oh, I should probably explain that. Hey. Oh, nice. We got more gold. Oh, look, we just got the gold that we gave. All right. So for anyone who might not know what's going on in the game, also Pops Boats, hello. Thanks for joining us. We are playing the former queen of this land, Rivia and Lyria, Queen Meve, and her son Willem, who this gentleman just mentioned briefly, worked with the general, or I guess kind of the king of an invading army, to kick her off of her throne and send her on her way, not knowing that she was going to be sentenced to death. Now she's been trying to get her throne back at all costs, and thwart the invasion of the Nilfgaardian army. And we're doing a hell of a good job doing it too. Hey, Peter, what's going on?
Rivia. And here I feared I would see it no more.
Oh yeah, story.
I believed you would. I believed you could succeed. Be victorious, your grace.
We've not arrived just yet, Reynard. Look, black flags still flutter over the cities. We've yet much work before us. More battles to fight. More blood to spill.
Guys, I missed you. Thanks for coming into the stream. I'm doing alright though, Peter. I'm doing alright. It's been a while. Getting my feet back on the ground. How are you? Oh, so no other MMO gives you a free trial and an expansion along with the free trial. See, that's worth it. So what are your feelings on it? Slept? Because I played... Oh, the panoramic. I played the Final Fantasy in its infancy stages before they did the remaster. Oh my god, for a second I just thought I heard the Final Fantasy theme. For some reason I thought I just heard that in the background. Look at the moon! Look how gorgeous this is. The music? Wow. What a scene. Well, I guess you guys can't see the moon. There you go. There's the moon that I was talking about. How pretty is this? So, what are you playing right now in that game, Slep? Yeah, so I played Final Fantasy before they did the remaster. I think it was still called 14. For some reason, I thought it was 11, but I guess it was 14. In the original version, I think that was also when you lost experience. Ooh, a battle right away. When you lost experience for dying, which was it's just a terrible thing. Meve had witnessed the living conditions of many barracks, the typically smelled of boiled cabbage, sweaty fog rats, and cheap hooch. Nilfgaardian barracks, however, proved of a different sort. Cleanliness and tidiness were highly valued. Meve watched with satisfaction as her soldiers' filthy, muckrake boots tracked across the immaculate polished floors. See? Nilfgaardians aren't all that bad. I think that my only gripe watching the new Final Fantasy now is that how the level of like light effects that game has. It's just it's just like overwhelming to me. Watching that game played, I just feel like I'm gonna... My head's gonna explode from all the different spell effects. But the game does look incredible. What did they do to us? What is happening here? Okay, so for those of you who don't know this game specifically, I know we've been playing it for a little while, but some of you might be new to it. So the encounters in the game actually resolve by playing the game Gwent, which is a Witcher-themed trading card game, sort of like Magic the Gathering, somewhere in that vein, or Hearthstone. Okay, damage number and allies. Allies appear after two allies appear on the battlefield. Boost self by 8 and gain resilience. Hey, Squirrel! Thank you for that Prime sub, dude. 8 months, man. How's it going? Oh, all right. So back to what Crane was saying. So the family that was out there was homeless. Interesting. Have help. Oh wow. To have help a child down from getting tear gas. Jeez. I didn't even see you say that before. Jeez, that's crazy. What an experience. What a Monday. That's just the beginning of your week, Crane. I hope you had a much better week thereafter. Yeah, I've heard of the story in Final Fantasy XIV, which is absolutely amazing. But what are you like? Are you maining anything? Is there a class that specifically calls to you, Sleipnir, on that game? Rinse with a lot of water, a mixture of tablespoon baking soda, 8 ounces of water will kill the burn. I will definitely keep that in mind. It's, you know, it's something that we should all know right now. Because at this rate, who knows that when all of us are going to get tear gassed, the way the world is working right now. You never know. You just turn a corner one day and bam. Oh yeah, dude, the dishes plus I'm a bit loopy. All right, yeah, Moo, thanks for coming in. Have fun with the dishes. Feel free to DM me if you ever want to chat or something, Moo. And feel free to hang out. Hey, Falcon, what's going on? Getting by, nothing special. I know the feeling. I know the feeling, Peter. Oh, see, you can turn off the spell effects. Can you turn off the spell effects just from the people who are hanging out with you, like just from the party members, or you can do it for yourself as well? Oh, see, Slap, that's awesome. I actually didn't even know that that was a thing. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is put down our macro ale. I can get this started by putting out other cards to set up following turns, but I come to find that just putting this out early is nice because it just starts stacking in sooner than later. I can put a card back in and take it out, so I can do that with a lot of this stuff, but there's really no one I want to do that with at this point, except because I used to have a Xavier. It was a special card that I had that gave 2 order abilities to card. He was kind of like my most powerful card. He's no longer with us because it turns out he was a Nilfgaardian traitor. So when I get Reynard, I guess that's who we're really going to use that on. Although I can technically use it on her as well. I could pull her back in and out again, but she only has like 1 order ability, so. Yeah, I feel the same way, Jossie. I am happy to see everybody here. You're sharing this. Thank you, Squirrel. Thank you again, man. Oh, yeah, and enjoy your appointment, Crane. Mental health is the most important thing in my mind.
This could hurt.
Okay. Oh yeah, that Spellbreak game looks really cool. But you know what else looks really cool, Falcon? That new Zelda game, man. It looks so good. Don't get you started. It looks so good.
Watch your heads.
Oh, I don't know why I'm not putting Black Rayla out. What am I doing? I'm giving them time to build. Play as an Arcanist because at level 30 you become a DPS and healer. Arcanist. I don't really I feel like I know all. That's one of the newer classes, right? I feel like I remember reading something about the Arcanist, but I don't. Oh, that's right. Yeah, isn't that the one that they added on more recent side that uses? Is it a time mage? Or is it an earlier class? I might be thinking of something different, but I remember them adding a class that you actually see like the spell book come up and like you cast out of the spell book. Okay, now I will put Rayla out because I should have put her out before, to be honest with you.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
I don't know what I was thinking. And shuffle an ally into the deck and then play 2 cards from your deck and trigger all loyalty abilities. I wonder if I'll end up doing that with her. Like, I almost feel like I don't even need marching orders and stuff anymore because all of these things were there really to help me get Rayla out. Well, I guess whatever. We'll just leave it there for now. Pre-order ever made. It looks so good. I used to love Dynasty Warrior styles games. I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong to associate that game with Dynasty Warriors, but it looks like it feels very much like it. And I didn't play the first one, but this one, I love what they're doing with it. On every turn, on turn start, boost adjacent units by 2 if the unit has armor. Okay. That's annoying. But I don't have to worry about that because they don't have armor. So now I can start pulling stuff out. But do I want to pull out Brainerd now? I mean, I could just start pulling out who would I pull out at this point? I guess my traps? I could play her ability and then pull her back out again. We'll see how that works. Yeah, sure. We'll try that. We'll see. I've never done this before. So we'll play her ability. We'll pull out a trap. We'll put the trap on this row. And then we'll use our order ability. We'll shuffle her back in. And then we'll take out 2 more cards. Might as well take out another trap. However, yeah, you know what? I have another trap in my hand, don't I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I have another trap in my hand. I'll pull out a Stray. And I'll pull out Rayla again. So the Stray will go down here.
Thing about slings,
And she will go down here.
Also then, no other way.
And I can move these guys. I'll move them forward, move that back, and kill some of those people. And I could still put a... Oh, I should have put the trap down first. Ah, whatever. He would have died. That would have made more sense. It's been a while. It's been a while since I played this game. What? I thought it was a... Oh, no. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, this isn't good. I didn't realize this wasn't a shortened matched. Okay, I'm gonna try to save myself here. What I'm going to do is I'm gonna use marching orders. Even though I would usually pass now, I am going to use her order ability to put Meve back in the deck. I mean, put Rayla back in the deck. I don't even know if this is gonna work. And I'm gonna take out 2 crappy cards that I don't even care about. No, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I took out the wrong card. Whatever. Doesn't even matter. It's too late now. So, they're gonna pass again. And then Rayla will be in her hand. Hopefully, we'll be able to draw her. Ooh, this is not good. All right, we can redraw. So let's just redraw everything. Until we get Rayla. No. 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 Screw. Well. We have to wait 4 turns, and then we'll get Rayla out. Not good, guys. But she's still in there. She's still in there, so we could still get her eventually. That was probably, even though we pulled out the wrong trap on accident, that was probably the best thing we could have done, was put her back into the deck to give us the opportunity to pull her back out later. So you're currently in Heavensward with a friend, and you've been swapping between Dark Knight, sub-tank, and Scholar to heal him through the dungeons. So what is the Arcanist then? Guys, don't contribute to the Cygnus challenge. That is a thing that you shouldn't do. Don't do that. So it is basically the same thing as a Dynasty Warriors game then. Precede Hyrule Warriors is underrated. Nintendo heard my cries and gave me one of your favorite Zeldas. Wait, so what was the first Hyrule Warriors based off of? I thought the Hyrule Warriors was based off of just the Zelda franchise in general, not just a specific Zelda. And is this one specifically based off of just Breath of the Wild now? You demand a duet with Chris. At least he slowed it down because I thought it was going to reset. I think Chris extended it. I think that's what happened. It was supposed to expire, yeah. I think that if we screw something up, it's a potential that it actually could expire. Oh, Jossie, unfortunately. But we should be alright. But yes, a duet does sound fun.
Stinks no matter how rank the pouch.
I guess I could put these guys out soon. I don't even know why I put Gascon out. 2 more turns and I can possibly get Rayla. They're ramping up quick. We're not going to lose this one. Oh, man. Do I want to start moving them around? I might as well. Next time an enemy uses order, boost self and 2. I don't want to move that next to this thing, that's for sure. We want to move these guys down. They're almost dead. These guys suck. Oh, she's here. Shuffle an ally into the deck. I might as well shuffle this guy back in. And pull out 2. So we got our Rayla out. I think I'm going to pull a fire guy out. I think that's going to be pretty important for us. Yeah. Because this doesn't use order abilities. This could possibly wipe 3 of those guys out, which would be really helpful for us. She's got a cooldown.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
I can move them down, but this is... I guess I'll just move them into the fire. I don't know if it's even worth it, because they all get buffed and stuff. It's like I don't even know if it's worth it. No, Jossie, don't. Yes, please keep forgetting. I was gonna reset at the end of the month. Yeah, no, just forgetting is a good thing. Don't keep putting it in. Oh, that is a summoner. Oh, okay. So what's the time one that I'm thinking of? Hey, Cthulhu, what's going on? Hey, it's good to see you too, dude. I found Cthulhu. I found a photo in my phone the other day. I should have just posted it in Discord just to make you laugh. It was from like earlier last year of the a can of Einstock White. Because I think it might have been the first time I had it, and I was just like, this is incredible! Alright, so what am I gonna pull out? I can't really mess around. I think I kind of have to pull out, oh no, I have the decoy here. Well, decoy I really want to use on Reynard. So if I use her ability now, I can pull out, oh, I guess a Reynard. And it'll reset her ability and the guy next to her. Yeah. I guess it's really my best option. Oh boy. She's gonna get hurt.
Her Majesty is...
And now I can pull out another fire guy. Which I do want to put on the battlefield. Oh, she's gonna die. I better be careful here.
I smell a leak.
Fire up top. This guy's close to death. He's probably gonna die on his own. I move these down. I move this up. These guys are just annoying. Chipping away at them doesn't even seem necessary. But keeps him from And now we pull back. I think we should honestly pull back Rayla at this point because she's so hurt, right? Because if I use her again, although I won't be able to use her again twice either way. Play a trinket from the graveyard. Actually, that's clutch. We're gonna pull back Rayla. Because what I can do when I play Rayla, I could pull out the blacksmith to then reset the cooldown of Meve's ability, putting Reynard back in, pulling him back out again. Oh, we still have combos. Man, I haven't played this game in a long time. I'm trying to remember all this. It had its own story, but it was based on Breath of the Wild as a prequel. All right, so the first Hyrule is just a spin-off. It had its own story, but this one is based off Breath of the Wild and is a prequel before Ganon came and screwed everything up. So this is about the war that happened, right? Essentially, before the story of Breath of the Wild. Maybe what I'll do, being that I haven't ever beat Breath of the Wild, maybe I'll like.
I'll fight to my last breath.
Why do I have to forcefully pass if I just played a card? I'm very confused about the rule right now. For some reason, it's telling me I have to pass even though I played a card. I don't like this. They might beat us. I'm not really sure why that just happened.
Off to the front yet again.
No, they won. I don't know why it did that. See, this is now we're probably gonna lose, unfortunately. So I think that we should just pull it now because there's no way we can come back from this. No, we'll just play it out, but there's really nothing we can do. Unfortunately, I don't know why that happened. We played a card. We shouldn't have not had. Usually in the game, if you don't play a card, you pass, or if you want to pass, you just pass before you play a card. But I don't know why that happened. I really have no idea. There's really nothing we can do here, guys.
I fear not, for faith guides me.
This is set 100 years before Breath of the Wild. So it's like 100-year war. You use what? She spent 60 hours learning to play, and you hit me with a boss with something random? What do you mean? And they started making you use other characters in the DLC. Yeah, the Time Mage is the one I'm thinking of. Oh, it's not in the game yet? What? I've seen so many videos of the Time Mage. I've seen a lot of stuff from the Arcanist, the one that you're playing then now. Yeah, please do, because I'm stoked. Be there every second. You love that game. Yeah, thank you, Jossie. I played a little bit of Breath of the Wild. I think I talked to you about that. Man, we got really screwed there. I don't know what the hell happened. I'm like, this is not even really gonna save us now. Unless we just pop everything down on the bottom. She's not gonna help us unless we play somebody with an order ability, which I almost don't even want to do because I don't even have any traps out. We are in a pickle. There's no one I want to shuffle back in. This would be the only thing worth shuffling back in.
From half a league away.
Just get as much damage in as possible. I will play one of these. And a trinket?
Bigger they are, easier they are.
I don't even really have a super good plan for the trinket. I can bring this guy. I could decoy. I'll put the what was that gonna do for us? Because I could decoy him back and then play another trinket, but decoy, that's basically the same thing as just playing him once. Because he's just, you'd play a trinket from your graveyard. This would lose her cooldown, putting him back in. I think this is the best option. I could put him back in, take him back out, and then still play another one anyway. Put him back in the deck. Okay, so now I can lower her cooldown. So we'll bring these guys, deal some more damage there. And then now use this to put him back into the deck, taking out 2 more guys, which would then be one of these again. What's going to be the most helpful for us here? This will give us a boost all around. Let's see what we get out of this trinket. It's a gamble here.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Oh, what were we doing? Why didn't... Oh. Oops. What did I just do? Oh, no! I messed up the user interface. I was actually supposed to put the blacksmith back out, so I screwed up. All around, that was a big, poor play. I screwed up the user interface. I never even chose a trinket for Barnabas, which I was supposed to get a free trinket from Barnabas, and I just clicked off the screen, so that didn't happen. This is getting all kind of screwed up here.
Off to the front yet again.
We should have just forfeited on this last play, on this last turn, because there's really nothing we could have done.
Looking to dance, mate?
And that's it. I really don't understand what happened. This is our first loss in a long time. Alright, so now I don't know exactly what happened, what went wrong there. Why it made me pass on that turn that I had a card in my hand, but it did. These crushing traps are freaking terrible. Why would we want him? I think putting Rayla back in our hand was pretty important. 2 of those, 1 of these. Put that back in, whatever. So if an ally into the deck, play 2 cards from your deck. We're gonna put 1 of these guys back in. Because that's what they do anyway. We're gonna play Rayla right away. We'll play Rayla and we will accompany her with a second flame guy. Yes. This time let's not screw up.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
You mad? Don't shake that.
And we still haven't played anything else. We'll play another flame guy.
This could hurt.
Maybe we'll wait for our ales.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
100 years before Link wakes up, he is appointed by Zelda's knights and his masters and the Master Sword, and they unearth their guardians. When Ganon arrives, he corrupts the guardians and they turn against them. And the same with the 4 divine beasts, and the champions were the pilot. The guardians, being technologically advanced and now working for Ganon, overrun the castle, and Link and Zelda flee. Zelda spent a bunch of time trying to unlock her power and wasn't able to, and Link died protecting her. So basically, you're gonna play an entire game where you lose at the end? Huh. Well, I see what Cthulhu's saying about Final Fantasy. So basically, they're forcing you to play other characters that you're not really familiar with. That's like against your normal playstyle. And I don't know, it sounds kind of like an interesting thing though, because it gets you invested into the story, I guess, but I'm curious to see how that all works. You play another major character. I'm gonna give you another 200 uninteractive cutscenes. Jesus. So what makes the story so good about that game anyway? Use your big speed. Oh my god, yeah. So it's kind of like a red mage, the Arcanist. And she so Zelda unlocks her power from dying the super secret scaly dudes from the shrine to not die of bam Breath of the Wild starts. So this game is going to set you play through all of those events. It sounds awesome, but I feel bad that at the end, you're going to lose. It's going to be tragic as hell, yeah. I think that would be cool for me. Maybe I'll hold off on ever playing Breath of the Wild until I play that first. So now we can like utilize her abilities, right? But we don't want to waste them all. We'll put her back in somehow. I mean, we're so far ahead at this point. But we just have to play for them. We have to force them to pass. So, I can bring out another trap and just throw that right in the front and really start messing with them. Oh, you know what I should do is I should move this up before they get one of those guys out when I use my loyalty abilities. That they get boosted. I'll get that out of the way now. So when I put more creatures onto this row, they're like amplified. Now also might be a good time to use this guy because they don't have anybody out, but they only have 2 people on the battlefield, so I'll wait for the following turn. I could technically start boosting myself by 4 each turn now. Or boost a big chunk now. This is not that good, but it'll buy us time. It's still giving us 4 points every turn. Also, another trap wouldn't be the worst. So now is a good time to shuffle them around. Yeah, I did me a favor. I'm always take over my life, and when I get into them, I'm actually really excited about an MMO now, Cthulhu, called Ashes of Creation that I've been scouting for a while. But I'm for the same way. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little leery to play it because I know that if I do play it, it's gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna take me over. Okay, so I should be able to pretty much wipe these guys. Okay, so I might be able to get a pass in soon. Well, but again, we're gonna see what they do. If he passes before I do, yes. So now I'm gonna do the same thing as I did before. Reduce Meve's cooldown. I'm gonna reduce Meve's cooldown. Do this. Put this back. And then play these 2 crappy crushing traps. This time I won't screw up. I'll just play these really bad traps. Pass. Alright. Much better. Much better. Now that we know that this was a regular match, because I thought it was a shortened match the first time I played this. That really screwed us up. Okay, so now the real question is, do we wait 4 turns to get Meve, which we could buy time, or we just do it now and play the trinket right away? I think that we should wait. I think we have more than enough to buy ourselves some time here. Yeah, because we could put 2 traps down, we can put some fire down. Get it going.
101, 102, 103.
Yeah, I actually just been dipping my toes back into Elder Scrolls Online a little bit for whatever reason. Recently, like at night when I'm just like kind of, whether it's talking in Discord or just winding down. I think it all started because when everything was happening with Dash, I was trying to find things to do, and I wasn't able to really focus on much. So, especially towards the tail end, but I still like wanted to be in the room with him and just do something. And I found that everything I was doing, my mind would automatically go back to him anyway. So I ended up doing some ESO and D&D stuff, and I was like creating Dash in these different games just to like, I don't know, it was something about it just helped me deal with the situation a little bit. So that's when I started playing a little bit of ESO. But I don't see myself getting back into that game necessarily, but I just wanted to mess around with it a little bit. Yeah, I've heard, and vice versa, right? Final Fantasy 14's and Monster Hunter's in Final Fantasy 14. Oh, okay, Falcon. That is a good point. But, so basically you're just saying not to because then discovering the memories will have no meaning because I'll already know what the memories are? Falcon? Oh, yeah. Did you, yes, I don't even know if did I even see what you said before, Cthulhu, about the fact that I have to post it. I'll post a video of the Einstock. It made me laugh when I was like looking through my photos and I saw that. Okay, so I have one more turn before I bring her out. At this point, it's not a bad time to play these guys, although I kind of want them on the fire. Like, I don't want to move them forward off the fire. I'd rather them stay on the fire and take that 2 damage. So I'm actually going to play this guy, Barnabas, and hopefully get a good trinket. Give a unit 8 armor, heal an ally and strengthen it by 10, and restrain, mark a unit and boost it by 10 after 3 turns on turn start. Destroy that unit and self. I think I'll do this on one of their big cards. Yeah, I'll just destroy one of these things in 10 turns and 3 turns. It's really the thing I'm gonna get the most out of. I'll do it to this one. Oh, what? I can only do it on my cards? Oh. Mark a unit. Ah. It says mark a unit. It doesn't say I have to mark. It doesn't say I have to mark my unit. Damn you, game. Well, at least I learned that. Oh, I have to play it first. Okay. I was like, what? Alright, so now he's gonna die. In 3 turns. 2 turns. Alright, so now I can pull a card back. What happens if I pull that back? Will that still die if it's not on the battlefield? Can I mark another person? For science? Does anyone know? So, I'm gonna pull him back. And I'm gonna pull out... I'm gonna pull him back out again. Put fire down. On the other row.
Also then, no other way.
Now I have fire in that front row, so now when I play these guys, I can move them forward. And it will be effective. Can also lower the cooldown.
Bigger they are, easier they are.
Now I'll move these guys all forward. Breaking their armor. And making their ability pretty useless. Oh, yeah. Between a new capture card. What's wrong with the capture card that you have now? Yeah, I'm kind of with Cthulhu on this. Hey, Kang,
Hey,
what's going on, man?
Hope you're well. Welcome back.
Thank you, dude. Yeah, thank you. Hey, Wirt, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Nah, Wirt. Kang, thanks for those bits, dude. How's it going? I'm doing all right, man. I'm just cruising along. Getting my feet back on the ground. So now I can boost everybody in the row. How are you doing, Kang? Do I want to play her ability and pull anything specific out? What would I pull out for her at this point? Ooh, 5 damage on a row would be really nice right now. I think we got this now, no matter what. We use her ability. We still have this trinket, so we can pull her back out no matter what. So no matter what I play right now, it's a winner. So I think... be 5, 10, 15, or one of these to be able to play multiple times with Reynard eventually. I think I'm gonna get more out of this, especially the fact that I have traps out. I gotta remember how many times I can even do this. I also have a decoy, which is important. Oh wait, what am I doing? Oh, I have to actually do it, hey. Yeah, I think that's a ticket, because...
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Lots of death. Lots of death. And now we play him.
Something from nothing.
Play
it's exactly
this.
what I do.
Use this. Pull. I can pull them both back. Pull her back. And we're gonna play her and another one of these guys.
You'll never take me alive!
Which I'm not even gonna use this now. I'll wait to use this for when they're gonna play another character, and I'll move them around. And then I'm gonna use her ability to play Reynard and then pop off on all these abilities. And eventually, I'll even get the Golden Froth. Some epic dude. Oh my god, the Batman? Are you talking about? Oh my god. I don't even know why you just said Batman, but if you're talking about the new Batman movie, I'm so stoked on that. Thank you for the moderation, guys. I'm so stoked on that movie. All right, see you later, Slep. Thanks for coming by, Slepmir. It's good to see you, man. Thanks for talking up that game. Thanks for also giving us a heads up that it's on a free trial. I might actually look into it. I don't know. I don't know if that's something that I'll mess around with, but I am curious. That's for damn sure. That game has always interested me. I do like I am an MMO person. I really like MMOs. I've always been interested in that game. So I think I'm just gonna boost on this row. I can end turn because pulling one of these things out now, or like pulling a Reynard out now, it's not really gonna do anything for me. I have to wait before I use her ability. I mean, it will help pulling a Reynard out, because I can use her, she'll get another ability, then I can decoy on a Reynard and do it all over again. I mean, I guess I could just do this, because it's still gonna boost him a bit. I might as well if I'm gonna... Basically, my thought process is if I'm gonna do this with her anyway to pull a Reynard out, which I guess I should have waited to use that artifact, that trinket, because I would have gotten 4 more...
Her Majesty
I would have gotten a 4 more boosts with him being on this battlefield. So now I'm gonna use her ability and pull out decoy. And then decoy Reynard. So then when I play Reynard again, her ability to go off and I can use all these guys again. So we're so different now, isn't it? Hey, Kelmoris, what's going on? Gomper, what's up? Hey, you both freaking contributing. Your work, trying to get some steampunk to work. What does that mean? What do you mean? Steampunk? You guessed Batman. Who is there? That's a great guess. Alright, so now I guess I move this down, get another point for him. What do I want to move? Both of these? Move this up. Do I want to put Reynard down now? Whatever, I mean, at this point... we will, I guess, move this back down. Now I will play Reynard, restore all order abilities. Do I want to take a card out now? No, I don't believe I do. The only thing I would take out at this point maybe would be Ike, but we haven't really taken much damage. We're in a really good position, so we can wait on that one. Well, what a difference this was, huh? Wait, what is happening? A card game? So it looks like a whole new genre. Yeah, so this is based off of Gwent. The game is Thronebreaker, so it's an it's an adventure game set in the Witcher universe, Camoras, and we play as Meve, the Queen of Lyria and Rivia, trying to fight back to get her kingdom. And the game's encounters resolve with the card game of Gwent.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
See, now it's asking me to pass again. So bizarre. I don't know why it makes us pass with our last card in hand. I guess because it's our last card in hand? Maybe that's what it is when you play last card in hand? That must be what it is. So we'll go out with a bang, I guess. We will bring our strongest unit out. It's not that he's that good. Well, we'll get him out here.
A knight should help. Our codex commands it.
We'll move this. At this point, we're just moving stuff around just to troll for points. And because I don't want anyone on their battlefield. But yeah, if you have any questions about Gwent itself, definitely let me know. We just did this fight before and we lost. And now we beat the crap out of them. What's up, Viscotti?
Off to the front yet again.
No. But like, I feel like we lost because I didn't realize that the first match, like basically each game of Gwent, each match of Gwent takes place in 3 rounds usually. And you have to win the best of 3 rounds, which means that, you know, obviously, if we went into it thinking that it was only a 1-round match, which sometimes this game specifically, Thronebreaker, for like story purposes, will just have 1-round matches. So like I went into it thinking it was a 1-round match and put everything I had in the first round. And then when we won the first round, I was like, oh, wow, this is terrible because now we don't have any of the cards we needed. Oh. So work program, it's our ticket system for it. It's called Steampunk? I will try to explain a little bit more for what's going on during the matches, Kilmores. It's not too hard to grasp, but I do have a kind of a complex deck at this point because we're in our last leg of the story. And her son, the main character's son, basically like kicked her off the throne with the help of this guy, Duke Ardep, the Grand Counselor of the Nilfgaardian army. So she's been working her way across. So from Duke Ardep, Grand Counselor, the commander of Army Group East, to Sergeant Yonfrin. Sergeant, Queen Meve approaches Rivia. Though her ultimate failure is assured, we cannot rule out the possibility that she will breach the cordon at the border. Thus, I recommend all outpost commands and commanders to conceal division treasuries. In this unlikely event of failure in the border, our resources shall nevertheless not fall into enemy hands. Mark the location of your hidden coffers on the map and dispatch it to the High Command immediately. And I like that he didn't say anything about burning that letter. Like, that would have been the smart thing to do, was also burn this after reading it. So she doesn't know exactly where he buried the thing that you were doing everything to hide. Because if she took this area, she'd obviously also take this stuff too. Oh, silly. So it's somewhere outside by a large rock and a little fence somewhere. Do we know where that is on the map? Oh, it's probably, ooh. Say it's by a large rock. This is a large rock. Where is that going to be? I'm looking on a map for something like that in the water. Where is that? It's probably going to be... Was it in the water? Well, that's the wrong place. Where is it? Maps. Reports, maps. Oh, doesn't necessarily mean it's in the water. It's just a boulder. It could be on land. So we don't know. But it's on the bottom right. So it could be here. We haven't even gone this way. It's on the bottom right of like a fenced in area. Or unless this is the boulder here. It wasn't up there, was it? Just have to make sure we keep our eyes out for it. So this will give us better morale if we decided to do that. You're crazy, Gramps. So how are you doing today, Biscotti? I'm in the halfway mark for going nuts for Witcher. I'm not really much of a Gwent player myself, Cthulhu. Too many things to look at? Yeah. This is the only time I've really dabbled into Gwent. I like it in this game. This has been fun here, but I haven't really had too much experience playing Gwent on my own time in its standalone. Especially because it seems to be like every time I play Gwent, the rule sets are just a little bit different, so it's a little confusing. So, milady, this pit, bodies piled in, appear to be peasants, their hands bound and throats slit. Has every look of a mass execution. What would you have us do? Nothing to help these unfortunate souls. We arrived too late, or proper burial they're owed, and we shall provide it. Yes. I do not mind using resources at this point. Although it stinks that we're wasting time to do that, but we have the resources, so we might as well. Oh, nice. Enjoy your nap if that's what you're going on to do. Thanks for coming by. I'm part of a lay in bed until it's 3 a.m. guy. I know that all too well. That has been very much me. At least the last couple of days, if not my entire life. Oh, see you later, Falcon. Thanks for coming by, man. My dilemma on sleep versus capture card. Or pistol versus capture card. Well, you're going to be doing some camping and stuff too, so keep in mind that you might want to get that thing. It seems like you have some activities coming up where you would enjoy using that airsoft pistol. Our moral's still high, so we still don't need to pray here.
Meve needed but set one foot into the Ruwode to know something was amiss. The sickening stench of rot hung in the air. Flies
I'm happy to read that
swarmed
word.
in thick clouds, and crows cawed in a deafening cacophony.
Uh-oh.
What had caused this murder to amass? Well, Meve's scouts soon found out.
Your Majesty,
Reported
Who's talking shit?
Sergeant Nadamur.
not far from here, past the bend, there's a cottage and it's full of bodies. Our boys and the blackclads alike. Bodies mutilated, horribly so, guts ripped open, entrails strewn about, heads locked. Somewhere, well,
Yes?
branches embrace him, grip him tight, as if the trees strangled him.
Whoa!
Hearing this, the Queen ordered a halt to their march. They would go no further, she thought, till they knew what had killed those men.
Oh.
Luckily, witnesses were soon found.
She's
A
from this
haggard band
area.
of resin burners emerged from a nearby dugout, black with dirt, covered in dried blood.
My lady,
Their eldest stammered.
Blackins came and started felling the wood. Forced folk to chop away to make way for a town, they said. They pushed hard, right to the heart of the forest where the old oaks grow. And awoke some foulness.
Okay, now it makes sense.
Diovel.
A Diovel. So, basically what happened is the Nilfgaards like pushed them back and started making them like deforest, and that summoned this beast. Because I was gonna say, she's from Rivia, so if there were like Ents or something here already, she would have already known about that.
Blackclads and loggers alike. Done in one night. No time even to draw their weapons. We were ready.
Oh god.
Found pits to hide in. Just
cacophony.
Uffed and puffed while talking to the trees, no less.
Reynard ordered medics to tend to the tar makers, then turned to Meve.
We cannot wash our hands of this, Your Grace. The Nilfgaardians awoke the monster, yes, but it kills Rivians just as readily.
Reynard speaks words of wisdom and honor, Your Grace.
Ake interjected.
'Tis our duty to slay the beast, no matter the cost in our own blood.
Yes, Ike. He's our man.
Stood at
He
the
can't do
edge
it.
of the
No one
clearing
can.
and pricked her ears. The Ruwode echoed with the cawing of crows, which seemed to perch on its every twig.
Speaking of crows,
she also heard the howling of wolves and a hollow rattling, as if branches whipped in the wind, though the day was fair and still.
That Geralt. He just had to desert me.
The Queen removed her cloak to avoid snags and trundled toward the heart of the wood. Her soldiers followed, clutching cocked crossbows to sweaty cheeks.
uh-oh. This is gonna be a problem. Alright, so we don't actually really know what this is. I, Queen Meve, hereby proclaim that upon regaining my throne, I shall raise the geld and poll tax threefold in order to ensure the realm's populace has appropriately compensated the royal treasury for wartime expenses incurred. Similarly, I shall increase compulsory labor twofold. What? Who wrote this? Is this slander? Whosoever attempts to withhold property from the royal collectors shall have their heads severed and wrists and eyes gouged out with a hot iron. I like that they put propaganda and slander on the boards.
Thank ye, Your Majesty. You'll protect us from the Blackclads and monstrosities.
You're welcome.
Them Blackclads don't understand the forest. Don't understand nature. They rape it. Try to take too much, too fast. We told them. Unwise to venture so deep in the wood.
Oh, now that's where we're going. That's fantastic. Your Majesty, a tree's been snapped clear in half and now blocks the road. I know not what to blame, but this clearly is not the handiwork of man. What are your orders? Shall our engineers remove it from our path?